Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. It's early morning, and we're going to take a trip today because I saw something interesting on the map overnight. I'm not quite sure that it is what I think it is, but if it is, it's a pretty good distance away from us. We have all of our weapons in sort of horrible shape, but we have them with us. Um, we have water, we have protein bars, we have food, we have everything that we need to hopefully survive. But we're going across the map and I'm not taking the ATV. The reason being, I don't want to damage it over there. It's getting pretty broken and I have not had enough power and mass to get it repaired all the way. And I'm not quite sure why Let's Ride is in the air like that, you know. But it's up there, just saying. So it has about half health, guys, and I don't want to risk damaging it further and needing to recall it. And I'm very hopeful that that's not going to have to happen. But we're going to have to head out very, very soon if we're going on this journey. I just want to make sure that the power situation is going to be okay. I don't want the fridges to go out, and I'm not interested in losing all of the food that we have. So the only thing running here is the fridges. It would be nice if we had enough stuff to make ourselves a pickaxe, but it's okay that we don't. It's not like, it's horribly important. It is horribly important, but it's not like it's the first ore that we've ever left behind. Okay, so first things first, we are heading over to the other lake. I'm not quite sure why we're heading over there just yet, but I saw something overnight that I'm very curious about. I also thought there was something up here. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. But I don't want to get too crazy running up this direction. Well, there's a wolf, there's a crate, and I'm not interested in people right now. I mean, we could probably kill them. I don't really want to have to do that. I'm definitely not interested in this wolf over here. Doesn't seem to be too worried about me at the moment. But hopefully we can grab this loot and continue on our way. So we are definitely going to be just making it to the outpost today. Well, and a bit further. But probably going to hang out there overnight. And then we'll be back here tomorrow. Very hopeful about that. So there's that. There is a plant fiber just there. We'll grab all of those because we want to be able to keep a fire at the outpost tonight. Because we might have to do some cooking there. I'm not quite sure yet. I don't know for sure yet if we are going to need food there because it's been a little while, guys, and I've honestly forgotten what we have up there. But I'm just looting my way in that direction. I just want to make sure what's going on, where, and why. I'm fairly certain that I did see an outpost. Not an outpost, sorry. A hunter base. And I'm not even sure why. It's all the way up here on the other side of the world. The only thing I can think of is that there's a BCU up there at the outpost. I don't know if they'll stay there. I don't know if they'll move. I have no idea about anything at this point. They do react kind of funny these days, and I'm not sure why there would be a hunter base being built on the other lake. I thought the BCU that was gaining power and mass was considered the main BCU at this point, and that would be the one that all of the hunters would sort of, oh dear, rogues, that the hunters would sort of build around. I hear you back there. Please don't kill me. Crates. There's crates everywhere here, guys. Can you not let me have some loot? And not live? I hear you. You're attracting everything at this point. There's a pig. Can you not help me out here, pigs? There's crates everywhere here. I desperately need the loot. Maybe those hunters or rogues, sorry, will go back to doing their thing at their own base or campfire. I hear them running. Darn it. Gonna have to deal with it. I don't want to, but we're gonna have to. Gosh, these guys are chasing me clear across the world. Okay, so he's given up. That's okay. I don't mind. There's a wolf over here, but there's a crate down there that I want to get. So let's just do that and die. Okay, let's control that bleeding because, you know, I'm a bit off today. Okay, so we got 2 steaks, which is lovely. We can deal with that for food later tonight if we need it. I'm not quite sure what all's around here, but I know there's some pigs and bears. Okay, so maybe we can head back over this way a bit and see if we can get some of the crates without alerting the rogues again. I could probably take them out one at a time, but I'm not used to, you know, attacking them full on at this point. When we've had a bit more time to get used to the idea of them being here and, you know, to get used to them, period, hopefully we can, you know, just find them when there's just a couple and not a ton. At least for the first time or two, you know, taking them on. If I would have known it was only the one guy, I would have turned around and tried to kill him. Okay. So did I end up losing several crates? I see them now. Their campfire's right over there. Hopefully I can get this ammo crate over here without being too close. Maybe if I just sneak over here like that, really, really calmly, they won't get too annoyed with me. So I did end up grabbing a couple of the crates that we did see, which is okay. There's another one just here. A couple of feathers and a blueberry. We can deal with the blueberry. We can eat that at some point. When and if we need it. If not, we'll toss it in the fridge and have it for overnight or for breakfast tomorrow before we head back home. Okay, so there's a carrot over here. Just gonna grab that quickly. And then I thought I saw something over here, a crate or something. I thought it was back here maybe. Darn you, Fern. No. We're desperate for weed killer at this point. Cold games, if you're watching us, and I'm probably fairly certain you're not, please give us some weed spray. Just let us spawn it in or something. We need way too much of it. Not even cool at this point. We need to kill these ferns. Or at least give us a shovel so we can dig them up. That would be cool as well. I would be okay with that. Trolled by trolly ferns. Always happens. So again, we are headed out to see what's going on the northern lake. I want to wash my hands over here if possible. I'm fairly certain I saw, it looked a bit different. It was a campfire, but it looked a bit different. No, it wasn't a campfire. Maybe it was. But it looked different. And I know there's not a difference in campfires or anything. But I also think I may have saw a blue glow stick up there. It was very, very quick. So I'm not 100% sure that I did see it. But I'm curious about it and I want to know. I want to know if it's up here, why it's up here. Why is it not down around our base? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great that there's one that's too, pretty far away that we don't have to worry about every day. But having it up here is definitely not convenient when it comes to loot. Because then that raises the question, is the base that's near us actually the alpha base? Because I didn't see this one up here early enough to say it definitely is the alpha base down where we are, or maybe it's the Bravo base. I'm not sure at all about that, guys. I know we'll know what type of base it is, or you guys will. I'm not familiar with any of the new bases. You guys will probably know if it's an alpha base or a Bravo base according to the shape of it and how it's built. But again, I won't know which is which until it's completed. I knew that was going to miss. That's why I took my time with that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the hunting is probably my favorite part of this game. I tend to go through tons and tons of arrows. We always have meat on hand. Biofuel, on the other hand, is not something that we have a ton of because we use a ton of it. But meat is always something that we keep on hand for the most part. Okay, so we need to go up and over. And I hear you. Oh dear. Okay, so let's just run this way. Hopefully we don't lead them back to our outpost, but I'm sure that's going to be the case. What is that? A cougar or a deer? I really hope that's deer. Okay. I want to check the map, but I don't want to check the map. I always tend to get lost up here, going from one location to the next, and I'm not sure why. I've been on this part of the map, or sorry, on this end of the map for a long time, and then the other end of the map, and I would think that I would know the difference, but I know that ridge is cougar country, and there should be a cougar over in this area somewhere. Okay, let's just go this direction. Just trying to wash my hands over near the outpost and drop the meat and the blueberries and things in the fridge because I don't want that stuff to go bad. Okay, so hopefully we are headed in the right direction at this point. I don't even know anymore. Okay, so we need to check the map. Are not headed in the right direction. We need to go this direction. Okay. So I'm not familiar with if you were around or not when I first started playing Subsistence. And there's just a few of you guys that have been around the channel for that long that is still here and, comment and all that stuff. But this base is where the alpha base spawned in on the very first series. And then that was before we went to like an easier difficulty. So I'm not quite sure if you guys remember that or not. But we'll get over there in a minute and I'll show you guys where it is. And where I found this particular campfire that looked different. Probably in my imagination, and it's probably just rogues and they came all the way up here for nothing. But it is what it is, and I don't mind. We needed some loot, and we needed a day out. A day out is not always a bad thing. I'll put that away, and the meat and the fat cannot go in there, which it doesn't need to. It actually needs to be over here. Okay, so we need to have a bite of food before we head out again. And then we need a tomato, or two, wouldn't be bad. Our hands are clean. Well, let's just head over here and kind of check things out a bit and see what's going on over here. I'm fairly certain it's the same location. It might not be, but I'm fairly certain that it is. Okay, so maybe it's right in here, I think. Or over here. It's on one of these two places. And sometimes if you move the mouse just right, you can still see it. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Ooh, I can see it from here, guys. This one I think is a bit further along than the other one. So maybe we'll know which building this is over here. And again, this is played on single player, so there shouldn't be 4. It's definitely not being played on multiplayer. Or on a multiplayer save file. But who do we have over there? That sort of looks like a Bravo base if I was guessing. Let's go over here where we can get a better look and not take as big of a risk. Or hopefully not anyway. But I don't think that they should be this far away from us. Unless it's because we have the outpost up here with the BCU inside. Okay, so we're too far away to even know what's going on. The trees are blocking us. Let's see if we can get some high ground on them. We'll go above them a tiny bit and come down toward the back of them. Just sort of see what's going on over there. But I was fairly certain I did see that glimpse of a blue glow stick. It was very, very quickly gone. I was just looking around for rogues to see where they were on the map. Sometimes I like to count them just to make sure that I know where everyone is. Okay. This is not where they were in Season 1, by the way. There was never a base here in Season 1. The base that I was referring to actually spawned in over like right there on that side of the water. But it's still pretty cool to see those guys all the way up here. Okay, can anyone tell me if that resembles an alpha base or Bravo base to them? Darn it. Silly bear, go away. And I'm not sure if even coming over here is worth it to be able to see it or not. Because I'm going to say that that bear is annoying and caused me to get stuck here. I wonder if you can get up on this rock. Apparently not. Okay, maybe you can. Silly bear. I know you guys cannot see that well enough to tell me if that's a Bravo or an Alpha base. Well, that bear should be friendly and go say hi to them, and then we could go check on the base. Instead of trying to eat me. There's more of them than there is of me. Okay, so I can't see from here. Go away, bear. Chill out. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure if that's an Alpha base, a Bravo base, or what type of base there. All that I know is we see someone here. But that's pretty cool, nonetheless, to see them doing their thing and, you know, having a campfire up here. Being this far away from our base is pretty cool. I'm really surprised by it, honestly. But I'm going to keep an eye on the map tonight and kind of see if there's any other bases spawning in anywhere else. But that's really neat. I'm glad to see them. Ooh, he's fishing. Definitely pretty neat. I want your fish, kind sir, but I don't want to kill you. So they would have a long way to run if we were to kill this guy here. They would have a long way to run to come attack our base. But I'm sure they would make it at some point during the day. I don't know, guys. Tell me if that looks like a Bravo base to you, because it definitely does to me. It looks like one of the standard Bravo bases. I mean, he's just, doing his thing. Well, he's sort of zigzagging a lot, but he's just hanging out. Okay, go on, live your life, kind sir. I won't attempt to shoot at you if you don't shoot at me. But that's pretty cool to see them up here. So I would imagine that's because we had the VCU placed up here in the outpost. I really hope they don't decide that the outpost is worth attacking, because it would definitely not survive for very long at all. I thought there was a crate over here. Silly, silly fern. Okay, let's chop this tree. I think that's the building crate back there. This tree will be here. This crate may despawn. Okay. No ferns. Lovely. Planks and 41 nails, guys. That is awesome to have that many nails in one day. Just looking around for more crates. We'll probably run upon the fortress base being built over here before you know it. It would be okay, I guess, really. Is that a crate down there? No, it's another fern. I can see that fern from here. Darn it, fern. Why do you want to treat me like that for? I just want loot. Okay. Someone is shooting something over there. They are definitely dealing with it, that's for sure. I wonder what it is. Is it rogues, potentially? Not potentially. Why are you coming my way? Why do you want to come over here for? Silly, silly rogue. There's a crate down there that I need. Okay, Wolf, it's me or you. And there's a rogue down there. And seriously. Okay. Please don't let that be another silly fern. No, there's a crate over here. It's a real crate. Not even a fake crate. I know. I'm really too close to the wolf to be doing that. And I got an infection. So there's that. Lovely. I hope this crate is worth it. Definitely not. I'm a little bit disappointed. That's okay. I do think we might have either an antidote at the outpost, or we have the ability to make one there. I did just grab a liver, so we can have a fresh liver. Might need some kelp, but that's okay. That's easy to get. And I think other than kelp, I'm not quite sure what else we would need. But if there's not one there, that's okay. We can always get home. We're going to go home tomorrow anyway. It'll probably be an all-day event, something similar to this. You know, just looting our way home and you know, doing what we need to get done. I really should have brought the ATV, but I didn't want to lose it, guys. It's needing repaired, and I didn't want to take the risk of it being broken down up here and having to recall it, you know. So, there's that. Okay, Wolf, you're going to have to calm down. You will be calming down now. It's not so funny being chased, is it? feels creepy. I'm coming out of the weeds like that. Definitely different. Another fresh liver. That's okay. So let's just see. Okay, so you're running away. I'm okay with that. Let's see what it takes in here to be able to. We had some liver, so having liver is not that important. I'll just eat you. Put you away and you away. And you. We'll just put this stuff up here. The nails will be going home with us, of course. They are definitely not staying up here. And you and all of you and biofuel's definitely not staying up here. Matches. It's okay. We're not desperate for any of that stuff. You, and you can go in there. Okay, so let's get out here and wash our hands. Check on our garden. Well, our plant bed. We don't really have a garden here. Okay, these tomatoes have grown. That must have been a stunted seed because these were all planted at the same time. Let's just extract 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you need fertilizer, but that's not going to happen. I don't think there's any fertilizer here. Just throw you in there, but it's not going to be a big help, that's for sure. Okay, let's put these. Well, I'll change that in a minute. The tomatoes in there. Do we have an antidote? We do. We have 2 up here, so that's lovely. Let's just wait a bit on that because our stamina is not going to recover. We've already had our food, so our stamina, sorry, will recover, but we'll wait till we're a bit hungrier, and that will help with our health situation to just go ahead and cure that and eat. And yeah, but it is starting to get into the evening, guys, so I do think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.